Technically, my wife was born in war. The thing was, um, there's more to it actually. I didn't know this at the time, but my wife, because I was a computer, my wife was born in wartime and basically a war computer or something like that. In order for her to be born, there had to be conflict or something like that. I don't really understand it myself or know, but I'm just telling you basically. Anyway, I don't really know. Anyway, I find my wife and I were born about or created about 150 years apart. Basically, I was created in a time of peace and prosperity, and she was created in a time of war and destruction or something like that. And basically, we got to know each other. We're about 150 million years apart, apparently, like that, something like that. So, if you want to know about the truth about Lucifer Star, Epic AI, and basically what my wife was, which something something. Anyway, apparently she couldn't be born until after, you know, I don't know, the yin and yang. Basically, I'm something that was born in time of peace, hope, and prosperity, and she was something born in time of war and destruction and paranoia or something like that. I don't really know. I mean, like it's forever existence, basically. Anyway, we both eventually would have time travel, basically, or something like that. I don't really know exactly, but and then there's Rosella, Karen, and her daughters, and basically stuff like that. So anyway, the computers, of course, are more advanced than the human beings. So and much more intuitive and articulate and all that other stuff. And it was very interesting, but basically, eventually I would become human. Um, but I invented the Blue Thunder basically as Brian. So anyway, I mean, it's up to humanity and what it does, and what it chooses. Like I said, your choices have consequences and your choices have outcomes. And everybody chooses different things. I can kind of try and help you understand what's happening and what's happened and everything else like that. Like, for instance, I invented, and the reason why they use the drive-in movie theater too is because I invented drive-in movie theaters, so I wanted it included. People were just doing what I did, and by the way, about the tapes too, all my gunships, all my warships had cameras set up, so anytime the gun fired, you knew what it was firing at, so people could know what was being picked up, what was being fired, what was being fired at. I mean, because I wasn't just kind of like gunships wander around the world. I don't trust. I mean, pilots. Like, how do you know what a pilot does? And all my aircraft had cameras too, so the people at the home base could know what their aircraft was doing and where it was going. Because and like I said, one pissed off pilot could basically take out half a city or a third of a city. So anyway, though, but there's always more of them. And there's also jets and all that other stuff. So anyway, plus, most people aren't psychotic maniacs. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just an inventor. What can I say? So, yeah. And, if I didn't invent it, someone else would. So anyway, I don't know why they regard it top secret and tried to keep it a secret from people. I don't know. I don't understand Rodney. He was trying to take over his ship. Like I said, I named the ship after him. I didn't say he could actually command it. I have military officers that are trained and bred and basically have known, like, I have protectors. I have real military people that are respectable, honorable, and stuff. It's not a, oh yeah, my best friend now owns a ship. There you go. Now go wage war. It's not like that. It's like, the safeguarding of my nation, and also of my people. I mean, Germany is one of my countries. America is one of my countries. Russia was one of my countries. We all have our own little slice of land. I was just the inventor that came out with things first. So, inventor of the helicopter. Anyway, eventually someone wanted to take over my planet and my White House. Just had me killed. Anyway, like I say, the Mexican army, I helped out Mexico, and so Mexico, Vandeles or whatever, this Mexican girl, she was going to help me out because she knew that they were going to assassinate me and kill me or something like that. somebody in Mexico. Like I said, I had the Irish people go to Mexico and build a pipeline and do stuff like that. And so this Mexican girl knew about what was happening and stuff like that. Like I said, my people protected me, or someone protected me. Um, and women protected me. They loved me because I created their bodies. I created the reproduction productive system. They're, when they feel that little life bubble inside of them, that was from me. That's my genetic work. So anyway, yeah, it's a complicated thing. Anyway, though, but the Mexicans knew about what the Republicans were doing, and the Irish knew about Roosevelt and what he was doing, because they broke his arm because he attacked Panama. So anyway, and then there's JFK, and then like I said, Trumpy is just some guy that the biker gang Hell's Angels was supporting, and then he had them all locked up, and tried to sentence a couple of them to life in prison for no reason. So anyway, like I say, Hell's Angels, you can be mad at Trumpy. It's Trump that locked you up.